Hey and howdy everyone, it's Jeannie with Paper Pixie Ink. Today I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of a very easy folio that I put together. This one is very similar to some I believe I made probably around this time last year. I like this style just because you don't need chipboard, covered chipboard, so it makes it a lot faster and you don't need as many supplies. So let's dive in. So I did this in craft 110 pound cardstock. I purchased mine from Michaels. I will try and leave a link in the description below. The pattern paper that I used was actually from Joann's. It was the Quality Time paper pad. I used the 12 by 12 and I just cut it down to fit. So this folio measures 5.5 by 8.5 by 1. And again, it's very, very simple. My ribbon closure, this is some Stampin' Up! Ribbon from years ago that I just grabbed from my stash because I felt that the color kind of went with it. This frame is a frame that I just created really quick on my Cricut. And then I used white. I should have probably used a heavier weight. That's why it's kind of bubbling on the sides here. I used a very lightweight white for this. And then I just punched out from some scrap pieces some little kind of oak leaves, and I put a cute little gold bow on the bottom. And then this was just one of the cut aparts from the collection, and I used my quarter rounder punch to kind of accent that a little bit. So when you open it up, again, very basic. These mats here are large enough for 2.5 by 3.5 photos. This is some more ribbon from my stash. Again, it's from Stampin' Up! From a couple years ago. And then I created some different little sentiments to throw in here that were kind of fall themed. And I used Canva to create these. I love Canva. Canva is an amazing tool to use, and the best thing about it is that you can use it for free. They do have paid features, but for most of the things that I do with it, you can completely get away with using the free version. These are very easy to make. I just took a simple shape and then colored them as I wanted to and added some words that were fall themed. So very easy to do. Let me know in the comments if you guys are interested at all in knowing how I create these kind of little labels that I create sometimes, and I'll see about doing a tutorial for you. So this is a 3.5 by 5 photo mat, and again another one of the little fall sayings. This one says sweater weather. This one again is a 3.5 by 5. This flower was actually, it was more of a, a rose that I kind of opened up. This was from Little Birdie, I believe. It was from my stash. I'm going to be trying. This past year was supposed to be all about using up my stash, and I quite frankly failed. So we're gonna try again. So this was from my stash. This was just a regular normal colored rhinestone, clear rhinestone, I guess. And I just used an alcohol ink marker to color over it so that it changed the color and it kind of went more with the theme. So this was another one of my labels. I just cut it in half, so giving thanks. And then these two are, again, 2.5 by 3.5 mats. And these little corners that are cut out so that you can kind of just insert your... So you can just insert your photos in these. I'm very terrible at doing this apparently. It's a lot easier with an actual photo, but they just go in here. This punch was from Dress My Crafts, I believe. It was the rounded one. I'll try and link it. And then this one is another 3.5 by 5, two more 2.5 by 3s, another 3.5 by 5, and then this one here is 2 of the 2.5 by 3.5. So lots of space for such a simple album. And or folio rather, and again, they are relatively easy to make. They don't take a lot of effort. There's not a lot of special cuts or anything like that. You certainly don't have to do the little photo tab punches. You could just do regular mats. So you could keep it really simple, get, you know, it created pretty quick. So, and the back is just very plain. So again, if you are interested in, you know, a tutorial on how I create these myself, just let me know in the comments and I will see about doing that. If you do want a tutorial on this folio itself, let me know in the comments as well. This one's a little bit more basic, and I do believe that I have one very similar to this from last year, I think around this time, but if you are interested in a tutorial, just let me know and I will try and recreate this one for you all, maybe using some Christmas paper. So I hope you enjoyed today's walkthrough, and as always, if you are interested in seeing more, don't forget to click on that subscribe button. Thanks everyone.